Khalid bringing all these people together, and we supposed to just be lucky that he's doing this for us. Like, fuck out of here, man. I don't care about that shit.
Yeah,
I used to like Khalid joints. Like, it was like party music.
Mm-hmm.
Like originally, that shit was like party music, and it was like when the Southern shit was like real hot and Snaps and T-Pain and all them. Khalid shit was jamming. This shit, I don't. What the fuck. Y'all done said it already. I don't know what else to say. Shit sucks. Like let's just keep it 100. It stinks.
Mm-hmm.
It stinks, man. No, I don't want to listen to this shit. I don't want to listen to I don't want to listen to it. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like you got. It's just a mismatch of shit. Like I don't.
Yeah.
You can't get into a groove. If most people that listen to music, you want to get into a groove. If I want to hear some hard ass rap and shit, I'm gonna get into that groove. If I want to hear some Rihanna, I don't think I've ever listened to a Rihanna album, but if I want to hear that, I want to hear that. If I want to hear Beyonce, if I want to get into a groove of R&B, I want.
Yeah.
This shit is just like, let's just throw a bunch of Justin Bieber and 21. What the fuck are we doing here?
Man, he got them dreads and went wild, man. Come on.
What are we doing? I listen to this shit, man. I
It's
feel
crazy.
like 2 songs. I cut it off. I don't have no words for it.
What 2 songs you listen to?
The first 2.
The bum ass JayZ joint.
Here we go.
And then,
Let's go segue on into it. Let's go.
man, they could have kept that. Don't give me the video. So I saw the video for. I wasn't going to listen to the joint.
Mm-hmm.
Once I seen him in the goddamn them sun whatever them outfits with the sons and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I bang with it. I bang with bringing your kids along with you and all that. I support it. Once I saw that when he praying in the sun with the sun hitting him and all, I'm cool, bro. This shit, I'm cool.
Oh, I didn't see that. I got
Then I saw the video. I said, okay, you got JayZ, you got Nas, you got cigars, you got lights, you got the. I said, okay, we about to get some heat.
Yeah.
It was ice cold, baby.
For
It was ice
those
cold.
who are listening and don't have the visuals, 1, we're talking about Sorry Not Sorry on the album. 2, that pause was Nip giving us a look like that song was trash. So
yeah, it wasn't. By the standards of like some of the new shit that's out, no, it's not trash. But from what you expect from
these 2 titans,
from these the legends, goats in many people's top 5, is like, all right, Jay, we get it. You're very rich. You married Beyonce. You want your kids to be rich.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. We got it, Cannon. Like we got it. You gave us a whole album of that shit.
Yeah.
2 albums, if you count Kingdom Come. I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. Like, talk about something else.
But okay, all right. So you
and I'm like, look, at this point,
go ahead.
If he's not gonna, if you're gonna keep talking about it, wire me some money, damn it. If I gotta listen to you brag about your money and investment sometime, I need at least give me 100 stacks or something, man. Come on, just send a little bit my way. If I gotta listen to you dole on about how much you got, you must have enough to cut me in a little bit. Dang. But go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. He's the voice of the young people, mouthpiece for hustlers. He's
not that anymore. He's not that anymore. We're not gonna do that. He's not that anymore. He's not. He's not.
All right. So look, there's 2 things going on here in this for me. 1, people was like clowning Nas's line about the cryptocurrency Scarface or whatever. Motherfuckers was clowning Nas on that, and so I said, man, I thought the line was creative, but again, I don't listen to hip hop and rap as much as Nip do. When he was like saying like Coinbase, base, and then he used the whole cryptocurrency Scarface, like, yeah, I thought that was pretty creative. And then people was like, why does nigga still using Scarface lines? Half his audience don't even know who Scarface is, and I was like, okay, that's true. All right, I give him that. Like, yes. He did kind of went back to the 90s with that one when every rapper was giving Scarface lines But
even that's cool because niggas that was looking for the Nas verse, they knew who Scarface was.
Yeah,
right. Know who Tony Montana is. Like we ain't gonna like that was them goddamn 19-year-old. All I do is play on my laptop ass. I'm not
pop pills.
Yeah,
but people was giving them heat for that. They was giving them heat, saying that it wasn't Martin Lee creative. Like it kind of went back to the old like vibe. And all right, so anyway, that's 1. 2. First of all, I'm gonna walk everybody through this. I didn't even hear the song until Nip put in our group chat, like basically shitting on JayZ's verse on it. And so I was like, okay, well, I know Nip is a JayZ hater. And that's what I responded. Like, yeah, from the resident JayZ hater.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, well, let me listen to this because I mean, you know, whatever. Because like lately I've been agreeing with his takes on JayZ. So I listened to the verse and I said, oh, it's a cool, dope. I mean, it's all right verse. It's good. For a Khalid album, yeah, that's fine. Like, yeah. And then I didn't realize after I talked to Nip, like everybody was losing their mind about how this verse was so epic and so whatever. And I was like,
the bees.
Yeah, I didn't hear the same verse. Like maybe I missed it, or like this wasn't the joint with JayZ on Meek Mill's album where I felt like he tore that apart. Like, you know, that was on Pilot. So but yeah, like people are flipping out about the 3 Bs. Like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, he's a billionaire. He did the double entendre with the B word, bitch, and the billionaire and Beyonce, but 3 billion. Okay, cool. Like I said, I thought the hardest line on there was like, with the joint, he was like, you know, people, they killed Christ and started a new religion. Like, I thought that was the hardest line on there. Like, that's like, I told him, I said, there's Christians out here that don't realize that if Christ didn't die, you wouldn't be a Christian. You'd be a Jew right now. Like, so I thought that, but I've been saying for a long time, even when we've had these debates, I'd be like, man, Jay lost a lot on his fastball. It is what it is. When Jay gets on something for me, it's more like, it's like the reunion show. Like, it's like you're bringing him in just because, you know, he's Jay and people do want to hear from him because he isn't active on socials. He isn't really active in the media. So the only outlet that people have to hear Jay is when he actually gets on the mic. So that's why when he does get on the mic, people lose their shit, even when it's a subpar rhyme, because he's away from everything. Like, you don't hear nothing else from Jay. So when he finally gets on the mic, people are like, oh, you heard what he said? Oh my God. And it's like, what? I mean, about 80 rappers right now would kill that verse. Like, and he didn't give you 16 on that Khaled shit. Like, he gave you nothing, but it's because he's so exclusive now with whenever he comes out, that when he does finally come out, I think the anticipation's so high that it's almost like it can't fail. It's almost like a Marvel movie now. Like a Marvel movie. My Captain Marvel was trash. That movie was trash. But you know, people will argue with me about Captain Marvel, the movie, but it's because it's a Marvel movie. And so JayZ is a Marvel movie now. Like, he gonna come out, and when he come out, everybody gonna be anticipating it. And anybody that's gonna say it's garbage, you might as well shut the fuck up because it's gonna make $1 billion anyway, and just mind your fucking business because you a hater. And that's the result is. JayZ is now a Marvel movie now. He gives you those little bars for his fandom, and if you disagree, you a fucking hater, and you need to go kick rocks because you just don't understand it. And that's what it is now.
I don't watch Marvel movies anymore, and I don't listen to JayZ verses anymore.
Damn. I like to hear from him when it's like a poignant topic out and he's got something actually interesting to say, but I'm tired of the I'm rich raps and my kids got my investments. Like, at this point, it's just, we can go without it because we've been hearing that so much over the last few years. Just like, okay, well, if you're not going to say anything important, I'd rather you maybe do like a long form interview with somebody and share some legit jewels, you know, to kind of actually break them down so people can glean from them what they need to, versus you just kind of throwing your money in their face. Like, just wait till, you know, something major happens or you need to speak and you got a good point to bring up to rap, because right now it's just like the same thing back to back to back, but it's not being any more clever. Like, he'll have a couple bars like you said, but overall it's just like, okay, all right, yeah, we know you rich.
I'm not even upset about the content of the verse. Let's just keep it a bean. Buddy can't fucking rap no more. It's over.
No, stop.
It's over. The flow is ass. You wasn't in the pocket. You didn't lose yourself in the fucking flow. Hey, come on. Let's just call it straight. Like, let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. It's a rap. The shit didn't even sound good. The verse didn't even sound beyond the content. The shit didn't even sound good. It didn't.
I'm not gonna say the man can't rap. Like that's a stretch now. Like, was this beat ill-suited for JayZ? Yes. But do I think if he was making his own music, like actually making his own album, it will have a different vibe? Like, I'm not going.
If Guru was on the boards, it would have came out a little clean.
For us to me, cause still trying to act like this man is an elite rapper right now, we are delusional. I'm not doing it. But niggas that think that this is elite rap, you're delusional. It's motherfuckers out here rapping circles around this dude right now. I'm sorry. It's just this just is what it is. Everybody has
at this point.
Everybody gets old. I get it.
Right.
I don't want to hear the old nigga rapping. I'm lying. I'm lying. I don't want to hear that old nigga rapping. I'll put it that way.
I'm about to say, because we all fucked with Busta last album, and he an old nigga
And he was rapping.
Nas took home a Grammy.
It didn't sound bad.
Yeah, but even I don't want to shit on Nas's was it King's Disease, because it was a good album, but that's because we were starved, because we got like 3 bad Nas albums, and it's the same thing with Jay. We so starved to get some good shit out of people that ain't been performing that we chick it up, because that Nasir shit was god awful. Like the joint with him and Kanye was god awful.
That was Ye's fault.
No, I agree, but don't mean to change the fact that it was god awful. Like. So, like, I think that the King's Disease was more like we were fiending and we got a little bit back. Just like the JayZ thing. He don't do nothing. He don't show up nowhere. He don't say nothing. So when he finally give us a verse, all the JayZ truthers are going, they're going to shout it from the mountaintop, man. You can't tell nothing, man. God MC.
It's the verse of the year as soon as it dropped, because he said B 3 times. Like, come on, man.
Sesame Street.
But it's logic, though. It was jokers back in JayZ's prime that could wrap circles around him.
Hell yeah, that's my point.
So it's never been like he's been. I think like we talked about it before in the show. His consistency is what makes him the greatest. I think when we were talking on the phone, I said JayZ is like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. If you start stacking up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's accomplishments, it's very hard to say he ain't the greatest of all time. Right. But if you go by in the prime years, like Kareem had a long run, but if you go in his prime years, you know what I'm saying, like Jordan's prime years versus like Dr. J's prime years in the ABA, like. People had better prime years than Kareem, because Kareem in his prime, the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs sometimes and even got knocked in the first round. So Magic Johnson was drafted.
Right.
So that's the problem, is that JayZ is Kareem. He has so many accomplishments. It's hard to like knock it. But you got rappers in their prime years when JayZ still has his longevity that are probably going to make an argument better rappers than him in that moment. But that longevity is worth something. I mean.
Yeah, I'm not arguing against any of that. I'm talking about right now. Yeah, is he the MJ of rap? Yeah, I give him that. Hands down, I give him that. He's the or the Kareem, whatever ball player you want to throw on it. Yes, he's that. Right now, that he need to be on the bench.
Hold on. Whose verse is better, JayZ or Nas is on the song?
I don't know, man. They both.
I like Nas's better.
I'm cool.
But I'm a Nas fan.
I've never really
Nas
been a big Nas fan, because I think Nas has an awkward flow anyway. He's always had an awkward flow to me. Like I don't want to hear it. Like he's good. He's excellent. He's one of the best to do it, but I don't want to hear the shit. Like the shit ain't jamming. If you the shit gotta be, you gotta have lyrical content and the shit gotta be jamming. That shit was not jamming. It wasn't.
Man,
it wasn't. They 2 niggas out here. It's like if you had 2 old uncles that used to be boxers. Now these niggas outside in the parking lot trying to mix. That's what that shit was.
You talking about Roy Jones and Tyson?
That's what it was. Yes, that was a Roy Jones type. Thank you. That's exactly what that shit was. And Khalid and Snoop fucking.
When Tyson had that kufi on, I was dying.
You know what I mean? Orchestrating this shit, commentating this shit. Man, I'm cool.
But Snoop said you can't play a boxing. I guess you can't play a rap neither. You're either gonna do it or you're not. Huh?
Yeah, I'm cool. You can have it. This goddamn off-rightist Geritol ass rapping and shit.
God, Lee. I would say we spicy tonight, man. I think that Knob Creek must be hitting over there. What you sipping on?
No, that's the bullet tonight.
Oh, the bullet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hey, I got to fire these shots.
This is a head cannon production. Circus production.